All right, Nvidia stock has been experiencing some big fluctuations here in 2022. So let's look at its latest third quarter earnings results, which came out on November 16, and the conference call that followed, with management describing the outcome of the quarter to try and understand what's going on with Nvidia stock. Starting with the CFO, Executive VP, discussing the third quarter revenue, saying we delivered record data center and automotive revenue while our gaming and pro visualization platforms declined as we worked through channel inventory corrections and challenging external conditions. And this has been the story with Nvidia stock over 2022 is the decreases in its gaming revenue due to the falling demand. Of course, its gaming segment is related to cryptocurrency prices, and cryptocurrency prices have been crashing in 2022, and that's hurt Nvidia's gaming segment revenue. Moving on, talking about year-on-year growth was driven primarily by leading US cloud providers and the broadening set of consumer internet companies for workloads such as large language models, recommendation systems, and generative artificial intelligence. And NVIDIA is the leading edge provider in these cutting edge technologies, and so that's a big tailwind for NVIDIA, and that's the main thesis for investors that are bullish on NVIDIA stock is that it has some of the best technologies for these industries that are growing rapidly, and so that can be great news in the long run, even though in the short run they're pressured in the gaming segment. Moving on, other verticals such as automotive and energy also contributed to growth with key workloads related to autonomous driving, high performance computing, simulations, and analytics. Of course, NVIDIA's graphic processing units are a significant important component in autonomous driving or driverless technology, and that industry is expected to grow significantly as well. And so NVIDIA's participation in that industry could be great news for NVIDIA stock investors. During the quarter, the US government announced new restrictions impacting exports of our A100 and H100 based products to China and any product destined for certain systems or entities in China. These impacted their third quarter revenue, largely offset by sales of our alternative products to China. And yeah, the company made an announcement in between the quarters saying that the new regulations from the US government were going to hurt NVIDIA's revenue in the third quarter by around $400 million. And so that's an issue going forward. Of course, China is one of the bigger segments for NVIDIA's one of the bigger geographic segments for NVIDIA to sell its products to, and this is not good news for NVIDIA stock investors. Early next year, the first H100 based cloud instances will be available. These H100 chips will offer 3 times lower total cost of ownership while using 5 times fewer server nodes and 3.5 times less energy. So this is going to be a big incentive for enterprises and institutions to upgrade to this new technology because of the greater efficiencies and lower cost of ownership. Moving on to its gaming segment, which was down 51% year over year, management says that they believe channel inventories are on track to approach normal levels as we exit the fourth quarter. So this is an interesting statement. It's on track to approach normal levels. So it's not near normal levels, it's on track to reach normal levels. And if you look at the inventory levels year over year, it was more than double the level it was the same time last year overall, not just the gaming segment. So it doesn't look like inventories are anywhere near normal levels, but they're on track to approach normal levels, is what management is saying by the end of the fourth quarter. And again, more new technology coming out in the gaming segment now. The first ADA GPU, the GeForce RTX 4090, became available in mid-October. The RTX 4080 is available today. And so again, next generation technology from Nvidia. they've been really good delivering these new next gen technologies pretty quickly and coming out with innovation after innovation. This is the one of the main reasons why investing in Nvidia stock could be a great investment over the next 5 to 10 years. Even though in the near term there's headwinds, it might not be a great idea to buy now, but longer term, the company, I mean, it's just done a great job delivering innovative technologies to the marketplace. And management acknowledges despite the near term challenges, we believe our long term opportunity remains intact, fueled by artificial intelligence, computationally intensive design, and engineering workloads. And yeah, I mean, I agree with that. The near term is challenging for Nvidia, very challenging. You've got regulations with exporting their chips. You've got the crashing cryptocurrency prices impacting the gaming segment. You've got these elevated inventories. So the near term is messy, right? It's messy for Nvidia stock investors. But longer term, I mean, they've got cutting edge innovative technologies in these areas like artificial intelligence, autonomous driving, engineering workloads, all of these really vital technologies that are going to rise to become a greater share of overall economic growth, and investors are going to want to participate in that. So longer term, Nvidia remains a good investment. However, short term, I would wait before buying Nvidia stock just because of its short term headwinds and the messiness with inventory regulations and all of that. Okay, so that's all I've got with this update for what's going on with Nvidia stock after their third quarter earnings call. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It'll help me make more like this one, and I'll see you next time. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for all investors of all skill sets and risk levels. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by more than 3 times. Go to fool.com/parkev to get your 10 stock picks now.